This presentation is aimed at speech therapists and other professionals involved in the assessment for and provision of augmentative and alternative communication, or AAC. By watching this presentation, we hope you are able to gain an understanding of what we mean by access, why it is an essential component in the successful implementation of AAC, and what factors you need to consider in your assessment. The term access is used when considering how the client will access and use their AAC device. The aim is for the individual to be able to use their device in a way that is simple and requires minimal effort with little or no adverse effects. This requires a practitioner to consider a wide range of factors. If these are not considered, then it may result in non-use of the device and the client's presenting difficulties will remain unresolved. The key message is get to know your client. The factors you need to consider when assessing your client include posture and positioning. Where do they spend most of their time? Are they physically well supported? Do they have any involuntary movements or spasms? Mobility. How do they move around? Do they need help with this? How often do they move or change position? Motor function and movement. What hand do they prefer to use? What is their dexterity like? Do they have a tremor or do they fatigue quickly? Sensory abilities. Can they see clearly with or without glasses? Is the volume on the device at a level they can hear? Do they need auditory feedback for what is written or when the keys are pressed? Cognition and behaviour. Does your client have the capacity to learn and remember a new skill, or will they need more support to do this? Will the technology overload them? Do they have any behavioural issues that may affect safety or require the device to be better protected? Disease progression. Have you considered how your client's needs might change over time, and have you planned for this? Client's goals. What does your client hope to gain from using a high-tech device? Do they feel this will meet their needs? Are they motivated and engaged? Available support. Is there one person who will help, or are there a number of carers to consider? Do they have support to set up and charge the device? Will they need help when it needs updating? Environment. Is there adequate space to use the device? Is there somewhere it can be safely charged? Where will the device be sited when it's being used and when it's not in use? If you are able to give consideration to these elements, you're more likely to achieve a good outcome for your client. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, or if your client is experiencing difficulties with accessing their AAC device, then contact us for further help and support.